Hey everybody, this is Brian Harvey. Got the 15-inch Ultra Sensing Double D spiral wound coil here from Detech. I'm about to take this up to Northern Virginia to a organized hunt, just go detecting, and put it to work in those old Civil War areas in the highly mineralized ground and see if it can't punch through there and grab us up some of those smaller non-ferrous targets like buttons or whatever else. This coil is proven to be super deep. I've already tested it out. As you can see, I've gotten it dirty and I put it to the test. I put it in water. It's waterproof, of course, and yeah, I like it. It's going to be a great coil, super deep. If you're after those deep Civil War relics, this is going to be a great coil for that. It can, some say it matches the 18-inch coil in depth. That remains to be seen still, but that's Detech's claims also. So we're going to put it to the test and see what we can come up with there, and we'll see when we get there. All right, everybody. Day 3. Just go detecting up in Northern Virginia. I just dug a tiny little piece of brass. I mean, it is so paper thin and just, yeah, as you can see, it's pretty small. This coil is very sensitive. For a 15-inch coil for gold, if you're using it for that purpose, which most probably will, it's going to find the same gold pieces that the smaller coils will on the GPX, but you're going to get that ground coverage that you need also. So the drawbacks from it so far is it's a little weighty, so you're probably going to have to use the bungee, and it's very sensitive, so you're going to dig a lot of deep 22s, camp lead, smaller fragments of stuff. And the other thing is it's a little more sensitive, so your iron, it tends to get off the side of the hole, and it makes finding those smaller pieces of iron a little harder. So if it's not in the center and you pinpoint it pretty close, it's probably going to be a piece of iron. But just to give you an idea, let me see if I can give you guys a close-up on this little piece. Okay, there's the little piece of brass. It's just a tiny little piece. And it almost looks like it's from a buckle or something, but that could just be hope. So actually I can say, hey, I dug a US plate today, but it's only a tiny fragment. But it came from right there. I just plucked it out with my little hand digger there, and that's how deep it was. That's a good good five inches or so right there. Little tiny piece of brass. But I'm gonna keep on at it and see how deep I can get this thing to go, and keep testing it and see what it's gonna do. But so far it's a very enjoyable coil. It's really sensitive, and I'm gonna keep at it. Hey everybody, I got a target here. It sounds like poop, but it's a ladybug on top of my hole where I done dug it. So we're gonna pop it out together and see what it is. Check this out. Where's he at? See him? Right there. And here's my hole. So he's right over top of my target. So we'll get him out the way and see what's under here. It sounded like some loud iron stuff, but oh, look at that. Check that out. What do we have? Ah, Williams cleaner. Ah, sweet. Thank you, Mr. Ladybug, Mrs. Ladybug. Awesome. Gotta watch your signs when you're out here. Gotta watch your signs. Okay, remember what I said about watching the signs? That looks like snake poop or something. I don't know. It's a lot of hair, but that's poop. I'm gonna consider that a sign. But there's a target right up on it. See, I dug the hole out. So, but what's weird is it sounded a little warbly, almost like a button. So let me get that out and run the coil back over and see what it sounds like. Got a little shovel there. Still sounds good though, so let's see if we're close enough. Highly mineralized. And you can't have this pinpointer anywhere near that sensitive coil because it's sensitive. Sounds like we could be on something right there. Looks like we're on our target. What's it gonna be? Iron junk or a button? Sorry, I can't hold this thing. I'm hitting buttons and knocking it off. I got her out the hole. Oh, look at that! Check that out. Dude, that is either a Confederate finial carved, or it's an awesome, I'm gonna call that a game piece. That is sweet. I thought it sounded a little warbly, now I know why. So the poop is also a good sign. That's sweet. Yeah, buddy. Yep, that one was a little warbly, probably what, 5-6 inches down. Check that out. Alright, no more wasting time here. On to the next. Alright, here's another advantage to the Double D Ultra Sensing Coil from Detech. So when you're in this high stuff, this high lumpy grass, of course that dude's going to be a little more sensitive, so it's going to get down there and get what you need. And you can see deep down in that hole there, there's a bullet. And it looks like a 44 pistol bullet. Yes, sir. There you go. Nice. I'm gonna work this lumpy grass a little bit longer with this coil and see if I can find some more up in here. There you go. There's that Double D spiral ultimate coil, getting it done, extra sensitive. Alright, I want to show y'all just how sensitive this 15-inch Double D Detech coil is, the spiral wound. I got a tiny little target. It was like 4 or 5 inches deep, and once you see how small it is, I think it's silver, maybe off a chain or something, but check this out. I want you guys to see how small this is. Okay, there's the coil. There's the hole right there. But look at this little tiny little piece of, I don't know if that's silver off of a chain or something. I'm not really sure, but it picked that up. It maybe 5, maybe 6 inches deep. I couldn't even find it with the pinpointer. It just glistened at me when I finally found it. But there's one example of how sensitive this coil is. Pretty cool. Hey everybody, I'm back from the JGD hunt up in Northern Virginia with the Civil War Relic hunt. Had a blast as always. I would expect no less. If you haven't done organized event for other metal detectors, get in there, try it. It's worth the money, it's worth the drive. You get to meet all those people that you've been talking to online for years. Get to put a face to them. You get to dig relics. You get to make memories. It's a blast. It's worth the money and it's worth the drive. Everybody get out there and try it now. I'm telling you, it's fun. The 15-inch Detech Ultimate Spiral Wound Ultra Sensitive Coil performed awesome as I knew it would. Super deep. The smallest targets, as you can see by the couple clips I had, it nailed them. They were zippy, but it nailed them. This particular place I was hunting, there was clay pan, 12, 13 inches down, so nothing really got much deeper than that. Unfortunately, at this place, I couldn't really get that 15, 16 to 18 inch deep targets out there. They were probably there, but I was just in the wrong spot to do it. This coil on 0.05 gram gold, it's gonna get down there and nail it just as well as any small double D coil on any GP series machine, but you're gonna get this ground coverage that you won't get from a smaller double D coil when you're looking for gold. It's gonna be super deep on relics. I can almost promise you, as Detech said, it will punch deeper or equal to an 18-inch coil in a double D. A great coil. It handled EMI superb. I thought being an ultra-sensitive coil, you was going to have issues with other machines out in the field or the power lines and such. But it really was no different than any other double D coil I used out there. So that really surprised me. I was very happy about it. The only big drawback from this coil, 3 pounds. You're holding it 2 to 3 feet out. You can get away with it for a few hours. But 8 to 10, put your bungee on there. You're going to need that. It will save your shoulder. I had to take some leave, so I know that will save you. You'll thank me for that later. All in all, it's an exceptional coil. An awesome coil for any relic hunter or gold hunter's arsenal. If you got places that have been pounded to death, go back in there with this. I promise you, you'll get some more finds out of there. But I appreciate everybody watching. Grab this coil for your GP series machine. You'll love it. And I appreciate everybody watching. And happy hunting. You guys have an awesome day.